All right, greetings. Welcome back to My Credit Funding. We're all about helping you getting a better interest rate, lowering your interest rate, helping you improve your credit so you can get some business funding, you can get some personal funding, so you can get that, that mortgage that you're looking for, that personal loan, or even get those credit cards or those personal loans that you've been looking for. So here's a little breakdown. I'll be talking about 3 tips to improve your credit score, right? Because it's all about your credit profile, and it has to do a lot with your credit score, and your credit profile has to do a lot with the type of interest that you get. Also, a lot of jobs nowadays, they're always looking at your credit profile. So it's within your best interest to try to know how to improve your credit. So let's get into it. So now, this tips here applies to people that are already established, already have credit, they've been in the credit system for a while, and they're just looking for ways to improve it. So the first thing you want to do is this: you want to pay down your balance. Why? Because the way your credit score is calculated is that 30% of your credit score, right, is calculated based on the amount that you owe. So the more you pay down your balance, the higher that your credit score is going to go up. So you want to make sure you're paying down your balance, not just the minimum payment. You want to make sure you're paying more than the minimum payment, because the minimum payment just takes care of the minimum payment, but it does not improve your credit score. So if you're looking to get your credit score up, pay down your balance. If you can pay down to 0, even better. If you cannot pay down to 0, at least pay more than the minimum payment. So that's the first step. Now the second tip is pay on time. Why? Because according to your the way your credit score is calculated, 35% of your score is calculated based on payment history. So the more you've been making payments on time, that is going to improve on your credit. It's going to improve your credit. It's also going to improve your credit score. So you want to make sure you're making consistent payment over time, all the time, because it's all about paying on time, and it's all about paying down your balance. And then number 3, monitor your credit score, or monitor your credit profile. Now, there are companies, the 2 credit bureaus in Canada that you need to know about is so you have Equifax and you have TransUnion, right? So Equifax and TransUnion. So you need to go and check them out, and then set up a monitoring system where you want to monitor your credit every day. Well, not every day, but every month, right? Just to see where your where your credit is. Now, why do you want to monitor your credit? Okay, so this is very important, right? Identity theft is very, very real, right? Just because you're not checking your credit, or you're not checking your credit profile, somebody else may be using your name to apply for loans, to apply for credit card, to apply for other funding mechanism that you're not aware of. Now, they might be getting rejected, or they might be getting denied, but what's happening is that your credit profile is, you're getting a lot of inquiries on your credit profile. So what ends up happening is this: let's say that you're in the process of buying a house, you haven't checked your credit, and then you go apply for a house, and then the next thing you know, the mortgage broker is telling you that, oh, sorry, man, there's 15 inquiries under your name. You're like, 15 inquiries? I've never applied for no credit. Well, somebody was using your name to apply for credits here and there. So now you're in a process where you have to clean up all your credit. You have to clean up your inquiries. So that's why you always want to monitor to see what's in your credit. So especially if you're about to make a large purchase, if you're about to buy a house, if you're about to buy a car, if you're making a large purchase that requires that they're going to check your credit, you want to check your credit first, just to see what's in your credit profile, so that you can get ahead of it ahead of time, so that way you don't miss that opportunity, right? Because a lot of opportunities are missed because you neglected the fact that you did not fix your credit. So there's an opportunity that came by, and they checked your credit, and they told you that because of your credit history, we cannot give you this opportunity. So you want to prevent that. Go and check your credit. Equifax, TransUnion, monitor it, for a while, just to see where it's at. And then also, you want to make sure that there's no inconsistency, no information that is not supposed to be there. So that's it's very important for you to do that. Just monitor it, right? Monitor your credit, just to see, because you never know. As I mentioned, along the road, you might be buying a house, or you might be buying a car, or you might be buying something that will require even employment nowadays. A lot of employers are checking your credit, so you want to be in a position where you know where you stand. If you need to clean up your credit, by any chance, so do that. So just to recap, 3 tips on how to improve your credit. So this tips applies for individuals that already have a credit profile, they're already established, they're already in the credit bureau, so then they're looking to just improve their score to get a better interest rate on their mortgage, to get a better interest rate on your credit card, on their personal loan, on their business loan, and so on. So as I mentioned, the first thing they want to do is make sure you pay down your balance, because 30% of your credit score is calculated based on the amount that you owe. and then pay on time. Why? Because 35% of your credit score is based on payment history. So you always want to make sure that you're making payments on time consistently, so that way you can get the the maximum credit score. And then lastly, you want to monitor your credit score or your credit profile just to make sure that nobody's using your name, because all somebody needs is your name, your date of birth, and address for them to go on apply for credits under your name. So that's why you always want to make sure you're monitoring your credit just to see where you are. So that's the tips, for you and whatever you are in your credit journey. So that's for you. So there you have it right there. And that's why this channel was set up. This channel was set up to help you improve your credit, to help you establish credit, to help you educate you on how credit works, so that way you can leverage credit for business funding, you can leverage credit for your own personal, you can leverage credit so that you can get better interest rates, so you can get better interest rate on mortgages, car loans, and so on. So that was the purpose of this channel. So until then, continue to to monitor your credit, continue to just figure out where your credit is, so that way you never miss an opportunity because of because you neglected to check your credit. So peace and blessings. I'll see you on the next video.